Mr. Streamer, I'm first.
Hello, how are we? Why is this so goddamn bright all the time? Hey Dixie, hey Snowy, how you getting on? Let me get that. Got noodles. Ooh, Snowy trying to shout me out in my own stream. What are you thinking, you lunatic? It's not odd at all. Can I make this any? I might. That's better. We'll see how it goes. I might have to turn it on anyway because it starts getting fucky with the green screen. But for now, we'll leave it like this. Green spicy ones. Ah, nice. I'm hoping for some old clips. It doesn't search back too far. Oh, it goes back far, but like, it's not on that screen. For shoutouts and stuff anyway. What's your ooh for? Is that because Dixie got spicy green noodles? Right, let me see where we are going to continue from the Please Don't Behead Me dynasty. Which basically was Monarch Martine took over as I got infected with cockroaches, I believe. So we leave that there. Leave it available for anybody who wants to join. If you were in the previous game, it'll put you into the same faction you were in previously. If not, well, it won't. But yeah, we have plenty of time for people. We're going to have to put the light on there. I'll just have to be a little bright. It's just no light means green screen doesn't work right. So we don't want that, you know what I mean? So we'll leave it like that for a little bit. What is this game? It's King of the Castle, Dixie. So basically, the whole... You might disappear on it. Yeah, no worries, Snowy. It's all good, man. I know you've early. You have to be up early and all that. It's all good. So basically, Dixie, the way this game works, it's almost like a role play type thing in a sense. It depends on how you want to play it. The whole thing is, I'm playing the king or queen. In this case, it's the queen. It's Monarch Martine, and I'll be faced with various decisions throughout the game to make. Anybody who joins the game, because we're playing it via Twitch, you can join the game. So it's !join and your preferred pronouns. It has he, she, or they, and if you put just !join, it just puts you in as they. It will then put you into one of the factions, and it'll start you off with 1,000 gold. Then when decisions come to the council, you are a member of the council, so you can vote. Yeah, like that, exactly. So you are a chief of the North, Dixie. So the chiefs of the North in the lore are basically, think like pagan warriors. Let your head go Viking kind of method. They are pagans. They are warriors. They're said to be basically basically kind of like Vikings. Every faction will have their own scheme. So as you're going through, the whole idea is get your faction to overthrow the monarch. So I'm playing as Monarch Martine, who became the monarch of, that was the Counts of the East last time. It was their monarch, because they won by summoning a demon inside me, and the demon took over, and basically I kind of just made Martine the new monarch kind of thing.
Behead the monarch.
Before that, I was beheaded, hence the Please Don't Behead Me dynasty. I had all 3 factions against me that time. The last time there's 2 factions against me. But the whole idea is I'm trying to win and placate everybody as much as I can, make decisions that aren't going to put the strongest faction against me. But every decision you make pisses somebody off. You know, it's going to inflict something on somebody. And every 3 faction has different goals and different aims. So they'll have different stats that they want to get up, different stats that they might want to take down, and it puts you in different phases then as a result. So you'll get into your first phase of your scheme will be over whatever 3 seasons. Then if you reach that, you'll hit the second phase, which could be, so for example, for the chiefs of the North, it could be have the lowest faith, because 0 faith is good for them because they're pagans. So they get that. The next thing could be lower my stability, or increase my or increase your own military, for example. Stuff like that. There's various different things. It'll say it as we go along. But some people like to get into it a bit. People will change their colours to match the faction they're in. They'll vote together. They'll start to RP a little bit within that. It is a lot of fun. We've played it twice before. And the last 2 games have been a lot of fun. You get a lot of people popping in. Welcome in, Hakam. You are a Count of the East. It basically, that's the way I look at it. It is, it's kind of D&D, basically. That's the way I look at it. It does have a D&D vibe to it. And if you want to RP, you can. If you want to just say, yeah, this is my decision, you can vote. And then you can use your, hey, Jordy, welcome back. You, of course, are continuing on back in your land of the Counts of the East, who overthrew me last time. We are continuing with Martine. As a result, the one that put a cockroach in me. So yeah, Dixie, it kind of goes, and the other nice thing about this is, if I continue on with my dynasty, which is what I'm doing this time, the last time I didn't, I started fresh, because I had a ton of people come in, because the game pulls a lot of viewers usually. A lot of people like to play it and try it out, but you also get a lot of people who come in, join, and then just leave. So you end up, the teams are skewed like crazy, so I said, right, fuck it, I'll start fresh this time. But this time I said I'd continue from where we left off. And the stats that you had in the last campaign carry over to the new campaign, as well as any goals you have. So, for example, when I start this up, I'll wait to begin. I'll give it another chance because we've only 3 people in. But Jordy will have.
They come in and don't clean up. Boom.
Yeah, they come in and don't clean up, exactly. Jordy will have more than 1,000 gold, for example, because he was in the last game. I think I know Hacken's joined for Jackbox before, but I can't remember if Hacken was in the last. Yeah, I don't think Hacken has been in the last thing, so they'll probably start off fresh with you. So, for example, if anybody now joins who hasn't played before with me, it should put them as a grandee. And the grandees of the South are kind of... So you want to think of like Chiefs of the North. You got Coslip and you're currently at 600. Oh, Jordy. Chiefs of the North are pagan warriors. The Counts of the East are like mystical emo sorcerers, kind of. Like, so they summoned a demon and the demon took over me. And the grandees are... they are pious southern lords and ladies, so basically their main focus is like super into their religion. They must be faithful and devote themselves to the night god at all costs, kind of thing. So that's usually the RP you get going on along with that. It's that they're honouring the night any chance they can, and praising the night any chance they can. Let me see. Before we kick off, we might have to start. See, the other thing is, well, this game has had an update today, so we've just got version 1.1, I think it is, was the update. But basically, it is there's loads of extra stuff in it. They've removed some of the choices, they've added in extra choices, so there's lots of little bits in there. Yeah, there's quite a few. We'll give it like 2 more minutes, and then I'll see if it'll let me start with the 3 of us, or with the 4 of us. I think 4 to 6. I think they just said they've added in more stuff for 4 to 6 people, so we should be able to start. And then anybody who wants to join after that,
how goes life? Did
should
they
be able
release
to.
a fix in the patch for slugging? I just got fucked in a slugging match.
No, they haven't brought in that slugging shit yet, Esther. That's still in the works. As far as I know, they haven't spoken about it in quite a while, but that's... How are you getting on, Esther? How was your rest of your game? You finished shortly after in Raid Thompson, right? Because I saw the thing coming out. Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Wait, we got that. Grand. Yeah, I think I might have to starting a little bit later on a Tuesday if I'm gonna do this. We'll see, because it seems like 6 might be a little early for a lot of people. But we'll see what happens. I need to play COD. Why do I need to play COD? I already play one Destiny. One shooter, and that's Destiny. I already play one Destiny, and that's shooter, I nearly said. But that's okay. Because you want new COD buddies. I haven't looked at a COD in so long. It's clearly Destiny, right? Can I actually begin the game, is the question. Right, so I can't actually begin the game yet. So we need 1 more person before I can begin. Your last COD buddy got salty. Yeah, well, I know about him. That's Esther, welcome back. Esther was already here before as well. She was a Count of the East. So it's Irish Mayhem. There we go. He gets a grandee, and the starts us. Welcome in, Irish Mayhem. How are you? Guaranteed Chelsea will be in a 7. Oh yeah, that's fine. But Chelsea will also go back to the counts because that's where she was before. You're well, excellent. Glad to hear it. Right, we have one of each faction. The counts of the East are a little bit overpowering at the moment, but hopefully we get some extras coming as we start. But we'll start off and take our time with this one. See what they added in new. There's going to be some new stuff, so we have a look, see what's gone in new, and yeah, go from there. Let's get started. So this is where we left off. We weren't in a great situation. So counts had really good farming. Their trade went to shit a little bit. Their faith of the Grandees is up. The faith of the Chiefs of the North is ultimate. And everybody had a little bit of defiance. But nothing mental. Those noodles were good. Actually brought some heat. Fantastic. Okay, we'll go through all of this stuff. So let's introduce the council. And we have Esther. So the other nice thing with this game as well, if you own the game, it'll customize your avatar, or you can customize your avatar. So you kind of notice that. And if not, it'll just give you whoever. So this is Esther. So events have proceeded exactly according to plan. The throne is ours. This is obviously because the counts took over. Now just remember our agreement. In all matters of state, you shall favor the East. The East is supreme. What if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom? I'm monarch now. You can't push me around. Well, I better say that just to lie. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. How about fuck off? In the Chiefs of the North, we have Dixie. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it dealing with us lot. And Grandees of the South, we have Irish Mayhem. Irish Mayhem, thank you for the follow. May the night god bless your reign, Your Highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honour and faith. So as I said, they're all about their faith. Council Hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, here's Count Devious George II, because Devious George I was killed. Or put him, was it Dungeon? Dungeon I think was Devious George I. After trying to name the sandwich a foot long at Devious George. Can you play this offline as well? Yes, I think you can do a local game. I don't know what way it works. I actually don't know, Snowy. I've never tried. Maybe I should try that later. What do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Geordie and Esther planting behind my back. Hey, Magoo, how are you getting on? Coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Duke II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get started with it. Shall we call in the nobles then? So this is where you get to vote for the first time. Let's call them in. So they've changed. So previously this was the thing called Monarch's Vote. There is no code, Vlad. If you just exclamation join, followed by your pronoun, it'll let you in. So exclamation join he, she, or they, and it brings you into the game. And with that, you are the Chief of the North. Oh shit, they've updated this to give you a little overview. That's cool, I like that. That wasn't a thing before, it is now. That's nice. Yay, you're not alone, Dixie, exactly. I think the next person to join will probably go to a grandee. Okay, so set laws for voting. What kind of coronation should be held for the new monarch? Require that everyone wear black and listen to dreary Eastern music. They are Count of the East after all. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honours the ninth god. Throw the monarch into the river, or troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield. I don't really get it. I can veto in this situation, or I can put the monarch's vote. Now this is a new one, so basically they used to have a thing called Monarch's Choice, which all it done was basically say, this is the one I'd like, but it didn't really do a lot else. So I don't know that that will work. Or what way this is going to work now either. Yeah, I might Vito C. I don't know, we'll see. How was your dinner, Magoo? The Monarch marks the preferred voting option, and this gets one extra vote. Ah, right, so that's the new Monarch's choice, the new Monarch's vote. So we can increase faith, increase defiance, and decrease stability, increase stability and decrease authority, or increase military and decrease authority. I'm not going to veto anything initially, actually, you know what? We'll just let you vote. So it's exclamation vote, space, and the letter you wish to vote for. 30 seconds. And that will let you pick what you want. I like my Irish Mayhem straight in with the dinner was yummy. Nice. Not too bad. Some weird shit today, but all's good now. We're streaming, so that can go out the window for now. Right, it looks like we're doing voting is closed. A religious ceremony that honors the ninth. Not really work, just other shit. It's not something I'm going to get into on stream at the moment, but it's all good. It's all good. In the Hollow Hall, St. Bernardine's Cathedral, the Archbishop places a crown upon your head before launching into a sermon. So increase the faith to the east, increase the faith to the south. And that is why Martin the Monarch ordained a divine right chosen by the Night God and elevated above all. The assembled nobles were plotting against you. Perhaps the threat of eternal damnation has given them a second thought. Probably not. Yes, probably not. Work has gotten a bit weird because we've changed over some stuff as well, which it's like different people are in charge of different things and it's getting a bit odd. Your Majesty, the first few years in your reign are the most difficult. Yes, they are. You knew and unproven the nobles and council scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their puppet claimant in your place. Oh no. To defeat the schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Yes. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the king will remember you? Fucking hell. So this is the one we need to, this can go weird. Right, farming. Concern for the welfare of the commoners or just hoping to favour a passage in history books. I care about the commoners, clearly. I suggest over the next few years focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Lardle situation.
Hello. Thank you very much for the resub. How are you? Oh no, shit, you've just subscribed for 3 months. Jesus, 3 in advance. Thank you, Paladin. Much appreciated. How's your day going? And thank you for the follow. Thank you. Ah, why do you still need to press this thingy? Let me press it. Ah, you two. Too cute. Alright, so that's the end of the season. And this is where we come into schemes. So this is where everybody gets to vote on what they want the schemes to be. So first up, it's the Chiefs of the North. So that is Dixie and Vlad. The two of you are the only Chiefs of the North right now. Okay, I haven't seen that name in years. It reminds you of an old blind guy played by Don Knotts. Yeah, it's not related to that. So Ursa of the Vlad Custov's clan, legendary northern prodigy, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Monarch Martine. How do you make that happen? Chiefs of the North, vote. This is your scheme. How do you want to work it? I think you pressed it twice though. Yeah, Magoo's definitely not no blind guy. Oh, I must have done something wrong. Not to worry, Paulo, though. Dixie wants to raise authority. So that's how it's going to go. It looks, Dixie. This is only for the Chiefs of the North at the moment. So that is the scheme. Chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance the scheme, Chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. So it's already at 5, so you want to make sure it doesn't go below that. Lorelei of the Esther Cowplant dynasty, sinister eastern chessmaster, leans delicately on a podium sighing. Hello, Blazing. How are you? You are now a grandee of the South. Welcome in. Oh, actually, you've already been here. Yes, that's why you've 1200. Sorry, I'm going mad. You were here for the last one. Doing good and high. Excellent, glad to hear you're doing good. My fellow counts, we put Monarch Martine on the throne, but it seems they've forgotten that already. Don't you think I'd make a better ruler? Already plotting. So this is for Esther, Hakon, and Jordi. This is what you're voting for now. So do you want to go with subterfuge, intimidation, or ascension? So you lower your faith, raise stability, or lower stability. Vote. 10 seconds remaining. So exclamation vote space and then yeah, so like that. There you go. Raise stability. That sounds good. Right. Voting is closed. 2 nobles have voted. The counts plan to hold the monarch hostage in their own palace first. They must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance the scheme, the counts must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons, which it is already 5. So you make sure it doesn't drop. That's basically the way this is working. And now we have the grandees. Zaquina of the Blazing Highlander lineage. Sorry, Blazing. A well-known sudden prodigy stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is stain on our honor. We must not go. Oh my god, what is wrong with my brain today? Lots of things, but anyway, we must not allow it to go unanswered. So, grandees, that is Irish Mayhem and Blazing. 2 of you get the vote now on what your scheme will be. So, Witch Hunt, have the highest faith, fervor, raise your own farming, or excommunication, which is to lower stability. Keeping in mind, the chiefs are looking to increase authority, the counts are looking to increase stability. So if you go for that one, the 2s are against each other on that. But it's kind of whatever way you want to work it, really. Raise on farming. I mean, your farming's already pretty high, so that's going to go well for you. The grandee claimant Zaquina has been chosen by the night god. I don't know why I saw the word promise when I was out, because it's there. To be the next queen, she has promised the first miracle food for all. My Christ. Does trigger fire only work for rewards? It depends on what. Trigger fire will work on any channel point, Esther, so I can set it for anything and it'll work. But trigger fire is being very dodgy lately. So it worked for Snowy redeeming first. So it's working at the moment as far as I know. Like, you don't want it to be a reward. Oh, it's channel point redemption. So it's already broken again. Slauncher Magoo. What the fuck is going on with... I'm gonna have to... like... I might have to just stop using it. I see it anyway. You want it as a chat command? Yeah, I don't think you can do it as a chat command. I've never looked at it that way. As far as I know, it's just designed for what chatbot can you use to do sound chat commands. I don't know, Esther, to be honest with you. I know they are out there, but I don't use any of them. So I'm not 100%. Today's tea is a Doctor Strange one. It's another... Oh, fucking tie my beard back here. It's another QWERTY one. So... Jesus, nearly pulling my t-shirt off there. Nobody wants that now. Yeah, so it's Doctor Strange. Fireboot stopped working for you? Oh, Firebot, you mean? Right. Might make s'mores later, why not? You just got a drop? Oh yeah, they have released drops for this, which is just in-game skins and stuff. So grandies are increasing farming to 5 or more, which you already have 7, so you're kind of sorted as long as you don't drop it. Right, so laws. We can do anonymous voting, reverse voting, or orange choice. I'm going to take reverse voting because that's fun when you can drop it in. You excited for s'mores? I haven't had s'mores in forever. Honor guard time. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with the most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. Give a Doctor Who t-shirt that shows all the Doctor's timeline. Oh, nice. I do s'mores and beer pairing. Sounds good. You can beat that with never. Oh, I've never had s'mores. I've done them before. It's been a long time though. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire 4 mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Or some more flavoured beer. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've had that before. The monarch knows better than anyone else. Their knights will keep him safe from danger and from improper grammar. So far I've had the Northern Warriors and the Battle Nuns, so I think I will just go with the Eastern Knights. Because we've already dealt with them all. Wait your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. So 1,000, which we cannot afford to lose, so we're not doing that right now. McGill just likes to watch, yeah, exactly. Did someone make... what? Makes less as well? Really enjoying this because you used to play D&D. Yeah, that's it, Dixie. It gives that vibe, alright. McGill's just gonna sit there and peep. She's not gonna be watching the stream, she's watching other shit, you know. Eastern Knights we're gonna take. That increases our defiance of the North and the South because they don't like it. And East is completely loyal to me. But make the arrangements at once. Thank you. The Knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. Commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Oh, s'mores and Celeste, I get you now. Watch him while he played Disney Dreamlight Valley. You're at your PC on an off day. Crazy woman. Got PMs either way. I mean, you could also be drinking, but we've an invitation from the south and an invitation from the north. Well now, Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It'll be an honour if you could attend. You're on the sofa. How are you playing Dreamlight Valley on the sofa? Is it on Switch? Hey, Diesel. Alright, I didn't know it was on the Switch. Oh, that's handy as fuck. Steam Deck. Oh, shit. I didn't know you had a Steam Deck. That's very handy. Dixie's gonna buy you some Pims. Aw, Dixie. How are you getting on, Diesel? How's your day going? Did you jump in? You're saying fellow Grundies as if you were in here, sorry. Right, so where are we? The North, the Winter Feast, what's that? I'm very sorry, I must decline, I'm looking forward to it. 10 days drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, snapping, drinking. You're gonna buy some for the summer. You take some from your mother-in-law. It's a massive box of 6 bottles, Jesus. Fuck it, I look forward to it. Winter Feast, special time, we'll see. I've already done it. And an invitation from the south. It's my singular honour to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pillars celebration. Night of the Seven Pillars, what's this? Really do not know. It's the biggest festival in the entire south. It's a celebration of the ninth god and his victory over the other 8. It's the most holy and sacred night of the year. Most people like it because fireworks are involved. Wee fireworks! I look forward to attending. We're blessed. I trust you are willing to finance and organise one of the pillars. Oh, fuck. It's customary for the monarch to do so if they are in attendance. Well, no. Not too bad, just at work doing paperwork. Ah, I see. Ah, yeah, stream's going well. We're only going like half an hour or so. But hey, we have enough people to play the game, so that's all that matters. Go and get wrecked. Mix it up, bot. That's the one you found that'll do that, Esther, is it? Ah, nice. Wait, I'll have to spend my money, no thanks, or sure, look forward to it. I probably shouldn't be spending any money. This could be a very quick game if it goes that way. We end the season, and this is where the auction begins, so this is where you get to use your money. So the idea here is you can vote with your goal in mind. So obviously the chiefs are looking to raise authority. You can fund A, it will do that. B will decrease military. C will decrease farming. D will increase stability, which is one of the goals of the count, so they'll want that. E will increase farming, which is the goal of the grandees, they'll want that. And F will increase trade. You're decent, let's command this back. So to vote in to vote in this, essentially you have to fund. So it's exclamation fund space, the letter you want, followed by another space and the amount. So if I wanted to fund A for 300, that would be the command I would do. And that will do that. I know it's self-explanatory, but just so everybody knows, for those who haven't played it before. 30 seconds, time starts now. Sorry, 60 seconds I should say. Oh, I should also say that only the top 2 get funded. Dixie, that wouldn't have gone through, so you can type some random thing and then, yeah, you can send it again now though. So far, E is getting funded with 800 gold available to spend on it. You're missing your D. And D has 100 gold in it. A now has 200, so A and E, or E and A. D jumps up there. Jodie and Esther combining to throw some more money at it. Esther does have the most money from the nobles as it stands. 10 seconds remain. Will somebody pip it at the post? Nope. That is it. So, time is up. We got E and D, so increase farming and increase stability. Esther sugar mama, yeah, right? So we've dampened the walls, a booming crop, and find a spouse. Diesel, you haven't joined back in yet, so you'd have to join in first. You're not on the list. So exclamation join followed by your preferred pronoun will get you back in. And it'll just continue wherever you left off, but you can't use them unless you're in the game. So the funding and the voting won't work till you've joined. We will go with the story ones before we go with this ones. Yeah, you're not alone anymore, Rush. We have Blazing. Now, Blazing might be AFK at the moment. It will happen, unfortunately, but that's not a problem. Okay, dampen the walls. What is it? Oh, not this devious George the Second. Him again. Your Highness, there's a problem with the library we built in the east. Moisture is seeping into the walls and the books are damp and mouldering. So, Diesel, you are a grandee. 1300. So you take in what you had the last time. He's so devious, right? Just move the book somewhere else, and you're telling me that that damp is bad for books? Oh, Jesus. That's what you get for building a library in a wet mountain. Just move the book somewhere else. The library is the somewhere else, Your Grace. This is why it was built. We can repair some of the library, maybe, and save one of the sections if we have help. We don't have enough resources to rescue the whole thing. You're not gonna get resources from me right now, buddy. Yeah, pay to repair. I don't have enough money. So save the books on military strategy, which will increase military and decrease trade. Focus on protecting the economic section, which will increase trade and decrease military. Fucking hell, my brain today. Or let the counts deal with a loan, which will lose money. Is this from the treasury? Oh, I think that's all the counts will lose money. That's what that is. Increase the fines, decrease military, and decrease trade. I don't have to pay for it, so off you go. Vote. I can't afford to pay for it right now. I'm too poor. Starting off a monarch that's on the poor side is not fun. So this is also could be tactical, because if the counts have to pay for it, it means it's coming out of the money here. Your books, you don't have enough money to pay for the books, Jordy. You're going to minus 750. You're going to be in negative numbers here. You're also not voting. Only Dixie and Blazing voted here. You were so worried about your books you forgot to vote. Now you're going to have to lose your money. Voting is closed. Oof. Jordy's wealth is 0. And defiance is up to 2. Council most displeased with the situation. Count Devious George II frantically tries to salvage the library, but with little success. You think there's a nasty delay? Oops, had ads. Ah, well, if you get ads, tell me you have ads and I can wait. I won't bring it any further, or I'll just hit escape to pause it. But I don't know about... Oh, it does say there's a pre-roll happening. There's an ad happening now, I think. Well, it's not even got to get paid, because I get fuck all out of the ads anyway. I don't care about that side of it. The reason I have ads on is because it stops pre-rolls. So it stops somebody clicking the channel and immediately getting an ad. So they can come in, hang out, and if they want to stay, they might get an ad in between. No worries, Snowy. Thanks for hanging, dude. Oh, no, you gotta get... Don't worry about that. Catch you tomorrow, Snowy. Night, man. Nobody has to sub. You might have to deal with an ad or two now and again, but, you know, you can still come here, play, and hang out. It's all free. Right, eventually the building is half rebuilt, but most of the books are lost. Eastern literature, particularly works regarding military strategy and economics, suffer a heavy blow indeed. So the East's military and trade are both down. Oh, you're not looking good there. Your farming is still nice though, but the rest is down, unfortunattunately. Let's launch Irish. That's really annoying me that my trigger fire isn't working. I need to make sure I haven't just... I'm not being a dumbass and missing them here or something. Oh, I might be just being a dumbass. Oh no, the alerts are here. Talking hand is there. Trigger fire is there. So it should be triggering, it just isn't triggering. It's really annoying. Let me just check one other thing here. Fine, that's fine. No, that's fine as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I go to trigger for his site, let me just pull out the refresh. Let's see if this will help. Because this is really annoying. It does my head in that this happens. A booming crop. Copy the links. Can I test the links? I am reading this in a moment. Sorry, folks. I just want to see if I can fix this because it is rather annoying when I have these alerts set up. Just for extra little shits and giggles for people and they just stop working. It annoys the piss out of me, to be quite honest. Right, so it is the same key.
Dartle situation.
Refresh cache. Thank you! Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. There you go, Esther, you're sorted. You don't need to be doing that, Magoo. You've already been gifted loads this month. Thank you though. Very much appreciated. No more ads, there you go. Right, let's see if this will work. Okay, so it's working now. I don't know, I just needed to refresh it, I guess. Right, so we go back here now. Your Majesty, the yield from the eastern farms are extraordinary. I've never seen the like. Peasants are practically drowning in cabbages. They even hybridized a new variety of pest-resistant cabbage that cures nightmares. What the fuck? We could assemble a team from the university to study this new crop. It could benefit the entire kingdom. By the blood of the dead, wait a moment. You can't spread our secrets to just anyone. Well, we can, Esther. Come on now. We'll have you know that our product is very much in demand. We're just in the middle of securing a cabbage trade agreement with Tavalian. These eggheads could disrupt things terribly. So, here comes the vote. Get mix it up. There's a lot. I don't like putting too many bots on, but I will open a tab and type it in, mix it up, and have a look and see. Because Trigger Fire does a lot. I think it's just Twitch has been doing a few weird things lately with having to reauthorize apps a lot. So I think that's what it was. I just had to reauthorize it again. What does this say? Pre-rolls are on. I have pre-rolls off. Diesel. You don't get the vote just yet. Bear with me a second. Did you join, Diesel? Oh, you didn't. Never mind. Okay, so the laws. Pay the counts to accommodate the scholars. That will take 900 gold and increase the counts. We're not having that. Prohibit the scholars and fast-track the Tavalian deal, which will increase trade and decrease farming and increase or decrease defiance. And claim the hybrid cabbages for the kingdom and distribute widely. It will increase stability and increase defiance. I feel like... no, I won't do that. We'll just... No, that... Esther's made my mind up for me. I'm not losing money. So you can now vote B or C. Yeah, you're on the Grundy. Oh, you are, Diesel. Sorry, I'm fucking... You already rejoined. My head's a bit out there today. Sorry, dude. So far, prohibit the scholars and fast-tracking the deal is the plan. 4 seconds remaining. Increase the trade, decrease the farming. Not ideal, but that's what's gonna happen. I'm not a cheater, I'm using what I have, Esther, to stop myself going too poor too quickly. Eastern trade agreement with the Valiant goes ahead with great fanfare. Soon, wagon loads of cabbages trundle back and forth, bringing vast profit with them. Trade is up the tree for the east, and defiance is down. Esther. Aware of the secret hybrids for the first time, the chiefs and grandees are not pleased, but they cannot go against the will of the council, no matter how much they argue. Their defiance are both up. Oh, the chiefs hybridized their own cabbages in rival of those counts, but the first crop causes terrifying hallucinations to any who try them. The experiment quickly stopped, so they decreased farming. God damn it, chiefs, what's it doing? Off with his head. Look, Esther, I already got fucking possessed by a cockroach demon in the last game. My head has already been chopped off of one of them as well. You don't need that just yet. Your Majesty, it's important to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love. Esther says, men it is. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the counts, as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Well now. And we are into the schemes. I'm marrying a man. Well, I'm playing a woman, so I don't care. Either way, I'm also not marrying anybody, so you know. Your day down, so you can actually marry me. Makes you wonder what Esther likes most about men. Their penis. That's what Esther likes most about men. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant monarch and the warrior who will overthrow them. So I told you. A congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets detailing the supposed ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine. We have a God speaker. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Ursa will be our queen. All hail Lord Render. Lord Render? Well now. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Ursa's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the north alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Ursa. You think? For the next stage of Chief's scheme, they must lower the fate to 4 or less than 4 seasons. So Chiefs, you already had authority. You've already got that. Your fate is already 0, so you're in a good position for that. So you are on to phase 2 of your scheme. Oh shit, this is new. The counts discover a rich new vein of copper ore making 500 wealth. Other nobles gain 200 wealth. Common tax, bribe, or cruel tax. Okay. What the fuck? I can bribe somebody to lower the defiance. None of you are getting bribed. I can increase defiance and my treasury. I mean, I hate to do it, but the counts are wealthy. I feel like I need to take more money off them. Do we go completely greedy here? Everybody give me more. More. I must have more. No, I don't think I want to do that. We only have, let me see. We only have 2 in the chiefs. The average, though, probably works out. No, I'm poor. Yeah, I know. Mayhem, so is Geordie. No taxation without representation. This is what you represent. me taking your money. Such a good evil laugh. I'm being a good queen, yes. I'm the best queen. No, not that. An American, you declare no taxation, whatever. I'm not an American, and this is a kingdom. And the fairest thing to do is fuck you all. Because you're gonna fuck me the second you get. And not in the good way, in the behead me kind of way. Look, think of it this way. Common tax will happen from the next time. I just need to increase the treasury so that we can pay for some stuff for you all later. So I know you don't like it now, but you know, it's gonna happen. Should have asked her, you're American also, but also you're Irish, which is one of the first slaves. Dump the tea into the harbour. Esther. You gas. Should really be potatoes. That's it. Yeah, the whole slavery talk, that's going out the window. Let's drop that shit right now. We're not getting into that. I mean, Dixie, I'd say you're being stereotypical, but I mean, stereotypes exist for a reason. We do have like shit tons of different types of potatoes, and I remember Urana when she came to visit first. She's like, this is the first country I've ever been in where I got like 3 different types of potato on the one dish. Because she got potato wedges with mashed potato and some roast potatoes or something like that. And I didn't even trigger to us. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a bit odd. Oh well. You're all getting taxed. I'm sorry, but we'll be nice. You'll be back. Gotta go walk the dog. No worries, Irish. Hey, Clay. How are you getting on? Eligible options, Tough Times or Winter Feast. Let's go with Tough Times first. Time for a revolt. That's what's happening anyway, Esther, so you know. Your greatness, you've fallen upon hard times, or common folk are flocking to the south and running out of workers. It's not a surprise, the south is just a better place to live. Well now. So, what do? Do we donate treasury money to the northern peasants, enact a tithe in the south to raise money for the chiefs, or leave them deal with it on their own? You're having ice cream? Nice, what you having, Clay? Long time no see. I'd say he's stalking you. What it is, I'd say it's been like Esther's stream to DMs to my stream. What can we say, Magoo? You're just popular. Voting begins now. Do you think? I just taxed everybody, so I won't complain if the Treasury has to do it. Okay. Not how I thought it was going to go. Hey, Love Egg, how are you doing? I think you're going to be straight back in this account. Yes, you are. Oh, you are a poor count. God love you. Okay, I guess B it is. Poor once again, indeed. I can't tell you what this means to the North, Your Highness. Oh, defiance in the south has gone way up. Defiance in the north is down and trade is up. This is not good. The south are already ready to rebel. Treasurer's calculations, you arrange the movement of funds to support the chiefs. Many peasants decide to remain with their friends and families. Local merchants thrive as a result. You're a bit of a communist. Right, the winter feast. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive in the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Vlad Gustavus. The hall is so crammed with the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables groaning under the weight of food and ale. Your Majesty, to my humble hall, take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at winter feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Oh, I forgot about this shit. Be a bad idea for us to do that. A casket overflowing with sapphires. No. An axe with an emerald encrusted shaft, probably. Some fine silk pajamas. Or a champion warhorse. Champion warhorse. That's what you're getting. Look at that beauty. A fine addition to my stables. Thank you. Excellent. The axe is more expensive and they won't use it because it's jeweled. I learned that the last time. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. Fire roars, the bards sing song of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are a little merry. As the winter feast draws on, the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood of the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall taking part in a contest. Slaunch we go. I soon find myself facing Augustus in a game of chess, an axe throwing contest, or an eating competition. 50% chance, 30% chance, and something else that'll bite me in the arse. Let's go game of chess. Fuck it. Excellent. He's a little drunker than I am, and you take full advantage, setting up classic traps for him to blunder into an easy victory. The Chiefs cheer. Next morning, Chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. Bid farewell to the Chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. That one went way better than the last time. I drank like an idiot and caused a fuss and ended up having to pay more money. What eligible options? I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Chancellor leads you to Great Hall, where he arranges 3 portraits and easels. Oh yeah, wait, I don't even get... Alright, let's see them. I know I don't get to meet them. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Arnie, firstborn son, Red Templar, and I thank you for the follow. Of the Northern Tally... Oh, Jesus Christ. Tallybo Dixie. What is wrong with my brain today? Sorry. Welcome in. Red Temple, you are a count. One of the counts of the East. Your name's already the right colour. Dixie, I can't say much today. My fucking head's up my hole. Don't worry about it. Handsome, isn't he? Apparently he's also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a northerner. He's made himself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. He's an incredibly driven person, by all accounts. He gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in a frozen lake. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Irvin, the eldest son of the Eastern Red Templar Knight. Apparently they've had a hell of a time getting him to smile for this portrait. Yep. He's lost half family fortune in gambling halls, unfortunately. He got in some trouble with the Inquisition a while ago, but didn't come to anything. Yeah, don't know about that. Greetings, Red Templar. Pleasure to meet you too. Come to spread the word of color. Oh look, I've already been affected by a demon last time. I had the joy of meeting the Cockroach Queen, which is how our current monarch rose to power. And finally, from the south, Ignacio, the eldest son of Diesel. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Worry not. Caldevaga is no demon. Not bad at all. I don't think I'm going to use any of them. Well, we will see. We will see. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I mean... Jesus Christ. I feel like I should probably go for the south just to take your defiance down. But it really does not sound like the way to go. Caldevaga is the machine god, originally from Ashmead, but nothing wrong with stealing the gods. The Ninth might disagree with that. But yes, also ill-tempered, yes. So this was the guy who Well-mannered and agreeable for a northerner. He's wealthy, driven, and goes for a swim in a frozen lake. He bankrupted, and he's got an ego. Right, so we're going... See, well-mannered, yeah, exactly. The Knight plans to destroy Celestat. So who cares what he thinks? That's a fair point. That's a fair point. This is the south are already going to come for me, I know. We're going with Arnie. There we go. The north's defiance is down, the east is up, and the south is enraged. And that is the end of this season. Now, what do we see? Oh, Monarch's Golden Choice. I think we will adopt the Golden Choice because we all know you all love money. Defiance too high. Grandees are on the verge of rebellion. And one or more regions considered rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing in their scheme. They can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. So keep that in mind, Grandees. If you do rebel, you can't vote, you can't be taxed, but you also, your scheme stops. And it goes to the loyalists versus me. Keep that in mind. Night of the Seven Pyres, the Royal Wedding, and a comet sighting. Well, I guess we better get this Night of the Seven Pyres out of the way. Since you were invited to the Night of the Seven Pyres, your relationship with the Grandees has deteriorated significantly. It's safe to assume you're no longer welcome in the South. Well, that's that over. The world was made from scrap from the Worldsmith's workshop and placed on one of his higher shelves. If we can gain enough of a following, we may get him to notice and fix the world which is falling apart. Hey Rob, how are you? Thank you for the resub. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good day. I like that theory you had, Templar. It's a nice theory. Well, I mean, probably fact more than theory, but you know. Right, close this. Yeah, not too bad, Rob, not too bad. We're just trying to, currently, the Souths really don't like me right now, so gotta be careful there. A blood red comet was spotted in the night sky over the south. The peasants are claiming it is a terrible omen. Common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstition. Your faith is high, so that should work. If you say something, it's more than likely from actual dialogue. You've been gathering lore because you've been planning to run D&D campaign in the setting. Nice. Yeah, well, it does fit that quite well. I've not... This is only my third campaign in this, so I've not seen a lot of the lore. You've been wanting to catch it. I want to catch a stream of this since I mentioned it the other day. Well, you're here. And if you want to join, Rob, you can do !join and whatever pronoun you want, he, she, or they, and it'll join you in, or you can do that. So, Rob, you are a grandee. This is how dapper you look. So defaults, if you just do join, it defaults to they, them pronouns. If you specify he or she, it'll default to them. It'll put them. So it's whatever. But yeah, so you start with 1,000 gold. You're a grandee of the south, so this is the highest rebellion right now. The highest defiance. Summaries, welcome in. Let me see, where did you go? You became a chief of the north. The chiefs needed some extra numbers. You're no longer alone, Dixie. You're no longer alone. See? And Vlad is... Well, Vlad just hasn't been here as much. Summaries, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Not alone anymore, Dixie. Exactly. I guess I should read this now. See about this comment. The common folk on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstition. I'll tell them there's nothing to worry about. Or no, it's just peasants being peasants. Well, no. You're doing s'mores. Nice. Out of all of those, 75% faith roll on 8 faith. I think that's probably the best way to go. My authority is only 6 and it's a 50. Yeah, so tell the church the spell. Succeeded. Excellent. Priests of the South preach that the comet is actually good omen due to new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. The South's faith has gone up. No surprise there. And the kingdom's stability has gone up. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough in the South that the peasants believe their pastors. The comet is celebrated as a sign of the night god's favour. Fantastic. Grandees, I can't believe you uninvited me to your pyre. It's time for the royal wedding. Your wedding to Arnie is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Arnie at your side. Do you take this man as your lawful wedded husband? Oh yeah, I forgot this decreases the fines for everyone. I do. Do you pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom? Please do get the church involved in sudden rebellions. There we go, everybody's defiance went down a little. Not enough for my liking from the South, but after the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband Arnie laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which he flatters you outrageously. You missed the Team 17 stream? Yeah, I saw they were going to be streaming today. Makes sense, they just released a new patch. Stability is up, authority is up, defiance is down. By the time you find yourself alone with Arnie, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Agree with him. Endure a long conversation in which Arnie seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. But at night's end, you still don't know who Arnie really is. His real personality is concealed behind 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. We did not consummate the marriage. This is not good for the kingdom. And we end the season. Oh, you sneaky fucks in the east. Here we go. Far east, Count Hakon is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Jordy, you devious fuck. Thanks to her lack of attention, I've made a fortune selling weapons to the Asmedian Empire, even though it's forbidden. Asmedis, you cheeky fucks. So your trade is up and Jordy gets some money in his pockets. Even going to bed, you cannot expect an heir so quickly. True, true. It does take time. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own loyal agents. Yeah, I really shouldn't have given you that. We already control the Honor Guard. If we can buy the loyalty of the Watch, we'll have complete control of the Palace. Next stage of their scheme, counts must lower the treasury to 1,500 and less, or less in 2 seasons. Well, I know who I'm taxing heavily next. The prophesied Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celestat, taking the form of a humble noble known as Zaquina, who hails from a farming town in the Southern Hills, or so the grandees claim. Haha! Peasants all over the south are flocking to you. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be, this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false monarch. How dare you? Unless you're getting lucky and it happens pretty much instantly, even though you weren't expecting it, shifting up your timescales for things like courses and getting a new job. Rob, did I miss a message from you? I feel like I missed the message. Oh, no, sorry. I understand now. That's in relation to... Yeah. I absolutely get it. A slow moment. Yeah, I know. I just realised, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I looked and reread Reds. I was like, oh, yeah, now I get it. Well, I did say I'm being slow today, didn't I? I think I mentioned this. By the blood of the dead, I cannot believe my fellow counts would resort to selling to Ashmead. I'll side with you. Thank you, Red. I hope you do. I'll hold you to that. Sláinte Rob. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. The next stage of the scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. You're all in phase 2. Shocking. Caldovaga Rebuilders. What is this faction coming to? I know, right? Treachery, plots and schemes everywhere. Helping Hand, a Meteor Strike, and a Songstress. Let's start with a Songstress. Oh, fantastic. Congratulations, Esther. And congratulations to Journey. When does she start? Your Majesty, a bard who calls herself the Songstress has been making waves in the north. Her performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. September. Ah, that's great, Esther. I'm so glad to hear that. You know where your 2 school-leaving key children are going now? Where's that, Dixie? There've been no deaths yet. Oh, as in you know exactly what school. Never mind. Don't answer that question. I'm not looking to know locations. No more fighting in schools. Charter schools is much better with special needs. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that, Esther. There've been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can you do to nip this in the bud? Just some schools. Don't want to say. Yeah, that's why I said, Dixie, don't answer that question. Because I realised what I asked as I asked it. I was like, yeah, actually, don't don't do that. Okay, what should be done about the growing popularity of the songstress? Ban her from performing, which will decrease the fines. Okay, I like that. Ensure her shows have adequate security, which will decrease military. Invite her to Palace for a private show, which will increase the fines. I don't want that. It's not a matter for the council's attention. I suspect... Hey, Belle. Let's launch it. Started extended day summer school this summer too. Oh, nice. All you guys can know is that you have 9 key children, 4 boys, 5 girls, and some of them do drive you insane. I might be a bit... Again, it could be the day that's in it, Dixie, but what do you mean key children? What does that mean? You're like you're always happy to spread the faith of Caldovaga, and more than happy to detract from the faith of the Ninth. You know quite a bit about religions because your cousin Grandy won't shut up and argues relentlessly on your lines of worship. Well now, you feel free to spread the word you wish to spread, Red. How's your day going, Belle? This summer you won't have kids till dinner time except on weekends? Well now. Hey, Anadil, welcome in. It means you're in your key group and you attracted everyone. Ah, right, I get you now. An example is they can use the bathroom independently, and if they can, what age could they start doing it? Right, I get you. Anadil, you are a chief of the North. There you are right there. Welcome in. So we have another vote to go. I will feel like I could do with having my defiance down, but I also feel like this is going to backfire with the regular folk. Dixie, make room for adventure if you ever get the move. Well then. Ensure her shows have adequate security, which will decrease military, which I don't mind that so much. Right, we have golden choice, that one. which basically means you'll get 500 gold in personal wealth if you vote for that choice. So voting B gives you all 500 gold for everyone who votes for it. Off you go. Not too bad, Dixie. Dixie, Belle. Well, I'm being a bit of a moron today, Belle. My brain's just not. I don't know what the fuck is up with me. My head's up my hole, as you've just seen. But you know, otherwise, you know, it's all good. Actually, losing 3, maybe 4, because one is definitely moving north. The other has moved, so one was looking for a new place closer, which makes sense. Ah, right. Aldavaga the Negligent, the Worldsmith, the Machine God, is he who made the world. There's more tangible benefits to his following. Worship of him is required to perform Gollomancy. I am sure both you and my fellow nobles would love golems that require no salary as opposed to peasant serfs. Well, that sounds good. There you go. Move close to Dixie, Esther. You're sorted then. Sorry, it happens, yeah. I'm not sure. You do know why you're voluntarily lowering. And it's called money. Money is why. I support the arts. Yes, that's it. You support the arts, and I'm offering you money. Use DVD called Shopping Spree for 2. Oh, nice. Thanks, Esther. Armed guards are assigned to keep the peace during songstress shows, but you soon receive reports that the guards themselves are joining in with the riots. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a bloodbath, dozens of soldiers are killed and even more civilians, yet by all accounts, songstress performances are more popular than ever. What is going on? Yeah, that's gonna bite me in the arse. I did change that drops thing to put the marker, because I'd done it while drunk, and I was like, yeah, we probably should do this. A meteor strike, let's see what's going on with the meteor strike. Caldavega favors innovation, and innovation requires money. True. Be a private nanny, Dixie. What an offer. One night your husband shakes you awake. Look out the window, what's going on? Come, Your Majesty, let's get you somewhere safe. Good plan. Now I want to see. What the fuck is going on? Everything goes down. Yeah, good plan. You shelter in the wine cellar. There's a boom outside that shatters the window and shakes the palace walls. And then peace descends once more. The sky darkens. What was that? The mood in the council hall next day is somber. It's terrible, Your Holiness. That comet we saw in the south, it was foretelling doom. It was foretelling doom. It landed right with my lands, so peasants dead, my fields are one massive crater. Farming is massively... Oh no. Why did this happen? What's the pay gonna be? Yeah, exactly. Wonder what Great Britain would do if you offered to be a soldier. I don't know that they do anything or say anything about it. You'd have to ask. The South will rise again, hopefully. See, you must regain all of its attention. The world is falling apart and crashing to the ground. I'm starting to agree with you, Red. We lost 2 in stability and 4 in farming. We need that farming up. We need help. We do. Of course, we could help the Grandees, but the meteorite ore is well known for making incredible weaponry and armor. Our first priority should be gathering it. Ooh, so what do we do? Suck it, South. Anything higher than what I paid now, even though you earn more than your mother. In America, you have to be a citizen to join the army. Yeah, I'd imagine in every country you have to be a citizen to join the army. I can't imagine I could be like, well, a Korean and go to... Yeah. Oh, not the Ukraine? Okay. Even now you can see the merest scrap of Caldavega. Jesus Christ, my mouth, my brain. It's high quality those, yes, very much so. Meteorite ore is pretty metal. It is pretty metal. So what do we do? Spare no expense helping those affected. Well, we're not doing that, because I'm not fucking losing all that money. Gather a meteorite ore and forge incredible weapons. I like that, but it'll bring defiance up, but I don't care. Or gather meteorite ore and sell it to foreign buyers. Everybody gets money, treasury gets money, and defiance goes up. Interesting. So counts want A here, and grandees want anything but A. Yeah, A's out the window. That's what I'm going to say. I think military and authority is good to go increase. Defiance is going up either way. So selling the ore could come back to bite us in the arse, and that the foreign buyers are going to come and wage war with our weapons. So we could go down to thinking of our personal wealth, but it's not necessarily good. I would say probably B is the best, but it is up to you now. Off you vote. B or C. Rob is in. Oh, everybody's voting B. See, as much as I do like to see the Treasury get some money, C is clearly better for the grandees. I don't know about that now. Oh, well, it gets the defiance up, but everything gets the defiance up, so it's whatever. It's just personal wealth, and I can see that being an issue. And it all goes there anyway. The voting has closed. So we're going to forge incredible weapons. By the 9th, Your Majesty, my people suffer. You ignore us when we need your help. Defiance is way up. Can you see what your person wants, etc.? Yeah, so if you hover over the add-on in the stream, so you'll see it on the top left, you will see the color, which for you, it's going to be yellow. It'll show you that you have 1,000 gold, and it will show you your current scheme, which this is the current scheme of the grandees, which is to decrease stability. You want it 4 or less in 2 seasons. Instead of recovery efforts, your troop focus on gathering up the scattered bits of space rock. It's all sent to a team of expert blacksmiths. The result is a set of beautiful sleek armor and possibly sharp swords for the southern military. Oh, I don't know that I like that. It looks mighty impressive on the parade grounds. You'd hate to be facing it in a real war. Yeah, that's not great. 7 military for the south is mental. Mental. Helping hand in the north. Yeah, if you have a golf, if you're doing it well. Yeah, screw the south. Now, let us all, a new update. You can now see each noble looks. Yeah, I love that. I think it's really cool. It's a nice little touch to be able to see it all. Martine, I had something I wanted to ask you. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I run a very successful lumber company back home in the north. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I was hoping you could push some changes into council, eliminate some of the more cumbersome quality standards for northern lumber. Hell, no, we can't. What are you talking about? That is not what's going to happen. That's corruption, plain and simple. Wouldn't call it that. It's just a helping hand, that's all. Our common folk would surely thank you for it. Forget it. Very well, apologies for taking up your time. He sighs and withdraws. For the next week, he sleeps and takes his meals in another wing of the palace. Hey, I don't care. I'll name one of my cousins or adopt a kid or something if it comes to it. Boo, King, boo. Hey, look. Preferential treatment is all well and good. The North can remember, but I'm not letting you have subpar wood to end up killing everybody. Boo, Queen, boo. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the auctions begin. The North never forgets. Even Magoo's going against me and she's not even playing the fucking game. I have no issues with my northern sister, but that was not a choice that should be made. Well, I also was not... I know it's going to bite me in the arse, but I wasn't about to allow subpar woods to hurt their common folk, you know? Okay, so you don't need to fund anything here, chiefs. So, A will increase authority, B will decrease trade, C will decrease farming, D will increase military, E will increase trading, and F will decrease stability. So obviously grandees are looking for F. Counts don't really care one way or another because you can't affect the treasury, and chiefs don't really care because you're already good with faith. But ideally you don't want the grandees going ahead, so you don't want to increase stability, which means funding other ones. You know how it works. Off you go. So far, we just have D. Just increase military. I cannot fucking type. Hey, Thanagarian. Thank you for the lurk. D and E. Okay. Some last minute jumping in here. F. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. Somebody put something into A and it gets rid of... too late. Increased military for the counts, and Blazing jumped in at the end and decreased the stability for the grandees. How dare you all. And everybody can start... Well, they're on the verge of rebellion. Well done, Blazing, well done. Pagan prophecies, delicate matter, and about my heir. Okay, so we're all here. Let's see, the pagan prophecies. The Northern Chief's God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake. Of course it's fake. Nothing those pagan gods have ever said or done is real. This is but one of the countless myths used to justify behaviour of immature heathens. Cost you all your money, but you wish to be sure that if rebellion comes, we can at least try to protect you. Thank you, Red, I appreciate it. What she means to say is that the chief's plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. Oh, ninth above. Quite. Our gods are real, arse of an inquisitor. Exactly. Prophecy, oh, Jesus Christ. The prophecy tells of an authoritarian monarch who was overthrown by a northern warrior, the savior of the pagans, known by names such as the Thronebreaker, Sword of Valthar, or the Lord Render. That's you, by the way, the authoritarian monarch, not the Lord Render. Boy, fuck. Okay, gotta go store. No worries, Esther. Enjoy, get yourself something tasty. You won't be saying that when you get by hitting with nunchucks. Yeah, nuns with nunchucks. Hey, Dave. Welcome on in. Dave, you are back as a Chief of the North. Ah, look at the two of yous. Prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, who Nelquist will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. Yo, my chiefs. This is sounding very hetherical. So what do I need to do? I'm strengthen the Church of the North. Besides falsifying the prophecy, it might even save a few misguided Northerners. Pagans still blindly worship their old gods, however. If we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Okay. Voting time, what do we do? Order priests to go to the north and decry the prophecy as false. Increase faith, decrease stability, decrease authority. I think these are all bad options. If you're curious, Your Majesty's specifics of the Doomsday cult, that is the Church of the Ninth, essentially believe that the Ninth will destroy Celestat, and by being faithful, they will be taken to the thereafter. The world of the Ninth will make. I see, I see. Thank you, Red. So you want to see here. You'll not raise our faith, different truths to you. Esther's undying love to Magoo. Yellow sucks. People in resistance. Allow the prophecy to spread, no one will believe it anyway. Oh, we definitely don't want to do that. Invent a counter prophecy, delay the scheme for one season. I am going to say I am going to veto option 1. I am not going to send priests in because that fucking decreases stability and authority and increases defiance, and it's a bad option. So we're not doing it. A or C, we don't want to delay the scheme. You bring up a good point now, Red. What was that? I was just saying Esther was once again proclaiming her undying love for you. When I just looked at her last message. That she loves you and misses you even though she hasn't gone anywhere. Sweet. Thank you for the lurk bell. See, of course, they just continue unimpeded, yeah. Which is not a good idea. Right to have our own beliefs, otherwise the Pope Jordan yeah. We don't want A or C. You and Esther have a special friendship. I don't doubt it. Can you be bribed? This is what I want to know. If I give you all 500 gold, will you vote for B? Will you delay your scheme for wealth? Let us find out. You each get 500 golds if you vote B. So it's one season delay. Oh, look at the Chiefs all going for C. Oh no, you cheeky motherfuckers. Come on, the rest of you, get in here. Don't leave me hanging. Line your pockets. Hurry up. God damn it. Blazing, why did your vote not register? I just noticed that it didn't register your vote for some reason. Only so much you can do on your own. Oh, I know, Red. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just curious why Blazing's didn't... Yeah, Blazing's in, yeah. I don't know why Blazing's vote. Oh, it was the space before the exclamation. I mean, technically people can still vote because I didn't click continue. But I do feel like I'd be kind of cheating the North out of this prophecy shit. We'll just go this way. I don't like it, but it's what has happened. Either the council does not take the threat seriously, or they have their own agendas. They definitely have their own agendas. They refuse to help you. They do refuse to help me. How dare they? Delicate matter, okay.
A council with their own agenda? Unlikely.
As usual, Arnie has spent the day in his office far away from you as the palace walls allow. But after you've eaten your separate dinners, he strolls in wearing an obviously fake smile. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I could bear, but I simply cannot do it anymore. Your Highness, it is time we part ways. I want a divorce. Well, shit. Keeps buffering and delaying like hell. I don't think I've dropped any frames. I have 0 drop frames for network or anything like that. It might be potentially if you try to decrease the quality of it and blazing. So if you bring it down, like I'm streaming at 1080 60, but you could bring it down to 720 or 480 or whatever works basically. How will this affect the relationship if you allow the divorce? Yes. But also what'll happen if I don't? You know, it's one of those things. What? Why? But I care about you. Thank the night, now we can stop pretending. Let's see why. You really don't know this comes as a complete surprise. Every time we talk it ends the same way. You stamping down everything I wished for. Didn't lift a finger to help northern merchants when they were in need. This was never going to work. It's over now. For good or ill, I'll call the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Good evening. I know this is awkward, but I'll ensure it goes as smoothly as possible. Does the Archbishop ever make anything? Probably not. I think we're fucked already, lads. You can still salvage this. The decreased quality button makes my jokes worse and aim goes off. Yeah, hey, why not? Must have been love, but it's over now. Oh, God. I live to serve your majesty. Alright, let's get this over and done, your highness. We can't divorce all the nobles. Hey, HK, how are you getting on? You can't divorce me, I'm divorcing you! Very well, you're now divorced in the eyes of the kingdom. Shit. Decrease in everything, and an increase in everything. Well now. Oh, you must claim you still have love for them, or don't. Oh, I read that too late, Red. Look, what can we do? That's it. King Consort Arnie. Sorry, Arnie wanted this done efficiently soon. Arnie's ready to leave. It's a pity it ended up this way. It's probably better in the long run, isn't it? And then he's gone, leaving me in the palace with no one. Thank you, Red. No one but your honor guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. Yeah, the real shit is coming. Stability's down, authority is down, word quickly gets out, kingdom is shaken by the news, the capital and beyond, everyone's gossiping about what happened. Acts of my ancestors, your highness. You rejected my dear Arnie, my own blood, this is an outrage. Oh, fuck off, I did not. He rejected me, and I rejected him before being rejected, alright? Actually, he divorced me. That's not the point. I and my fellow chiefs worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Arnie. Taylor's out for it, preferred a feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petitioned the monarch to refund the cost of the wedding. Not a chance. Could I perhaps be counted among the circle of advisors to spread the voice? You could be, yes. I made a sir in the first place. Yeah, whatever. Still sicky. Guy to sleep with that sweet sexy act. Oh, HK, you flirt. Refund seems fair. No, it doesn't. Hand over the capital's best farm animals as an alternative gift. Refund the cost of the wedding, or the monarch will hand nothing over. The monarch will hand nothing over is my preferred option. Hey SOS, how are you doing? Oh hey, divorce. Yeah, we got it. We got a divorce. You are back as a count, but alas, you are poor. You have no money left. C is out of the question. C should not be out of the question. Okay, farming it is in. How, like, why would you not just go with my wishes and put, you know, give us the farm? Do I veto? Chances of the farm working will likely do alright. Voting has started. You have A or C. Yeah, vetoing A is... vetoing B is the smart option as far as I'm concerned. I'd much prefer C, but, you know... See what happens. Cultivaga preservers, indeed. I need to help. This is not going well for me at all. Okay, that is it. Voting is closed. Would your grandees not simply rebel? Because they're already doing well enough. They've just hit their goal here. It succeeded. The lush fields surround the capital are bountiful, and the Chancellor soon arranged for the rarest breeds of cattle and sheep to be transported to the north. Farming is up, defiance is down. Dixie's pride is hurt, the others accept the gift gratefully. Dixie puts what? Has put up Arnie in their estate, which turns out to be great expense. Oh, Dixie's wealth has gone massively down. You can if you're a grandee, yes, as it says here. You can just type rebel. So you say Faith and Caldaga. Yeah, Faith has helped. About my heir, I guess this is a bit of an awkward situation now, huh? Of course, your Majesty refused to get married against my advice. I didn't refuse. Something even more important than a spouse and heir. You need some young, loyal... Assured, a child of our own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. I definitely don't have a bastard lying around. My youngest cousin or a low-born child from the orphanage. I guess, of course, an entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangement at once. And fix it if I marry one of yours again. I mean, I would if I could, but, you know. Shocking. Rob trying to lead the rebellion. And the season is over. Far in the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Ursa, the chief's claimant, sits atop of a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. They did it. They did do it. Ah, for some reason you got your colour to change. What, me? Yeah, I saw you, Rob. Many nobles also take their youngest cousins as a ward. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, you're screwed then. How dare you all. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the Queen in the North, Lord Render, soon to be Queen of all the kingdom. Now. What is going on with this thing? This isn't updating. That doesn't matter. Queen of the North, how dare she? Based on the voting happening, you think it'll be more likely to win by scheme? Yes. That is more likely. Glory Lord Render, the Lord Render, chosen of Valdor. Glory to Morgana in the North. Dixie, how dare you? Slant your head. The assembled chiefs roar in the chorus with each other, starting to smash against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false monarch in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Counts can only pray the gun merchants don't show up. Exactly. Basically need up our own military or lower the Grandee's military. So, Chiefs of the North, what are you going to do? What's your next one? Hey, Tuck. Good evening. How are you? So you can lure the monarch to the north and sacrifice them in a pagan ritual, or sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene. This is just for the chiefs. These all are there. None of these voted, literally none. Raised farming is easier. You can just tax you for defiance, yeah. Oh, there we go, he's got him in now. I do also require farming, that is true. So you would be doing me a favour, not that any of you will try and do that, but you know. The decision has been made. So it is destined, so it will be. Spread the word to all Morgana's children. The Thronebreaker has risen. The false monarch will fall. Well, fuck you. But first we drink in honor of the gods, of course. Just had a shower and watched some TV. Gonna play some DVD at some point. Nice. The new patch looks pretty fun so far. I haven't looked at the perks, but I briefly logged on just to see the blood web changes, and I really like them, especially the one-click thing and being able to click what one you want, then it just auto-completes to that, or just being able to auto-complete. It's really nice. You see pagan sacrifice and you vote for it, regardless how hard it may be. Yeah. More cheers are up throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage of the scheme, chiefs must keep their defiance at 1 or less for 1 more full season. You're already at fucking 1. Over to the east. Make Caldovaga pay attention to your reign and preserve you against the schemes. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Yeah, just gonna see what that's healing nerfs and whatnot. Yeah, the healing nerfs are all in. Some of all the flashlight nerfs, the killers are in as well. So like you can't use them to blind. I'll take them out of their power and shit. Darkest depths of Eastern Forest, Count Haakon has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The monarch is still paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. You can't make a move until we are sure you won't be discovered. Count's aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. And in the south, the rebels themselves. South swells with devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see Zaquina, the Ninth Herald, in action. Picturesque town of Calville, or Calville, or that doesn't matter. Granny's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. 2 figures standing in an alcove nearby. In our army, we're strong enough. We could take the palace by force. Crusade, that sounds promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the Night God. He'll surely intervene. Well, will he? Launch a holy war to claim the throne, or pray for a miracle. So faith or military. Which, I mean, both of them are pretty fucking high. Blazing, you're already in here. You're still here. It's just a case of, I think some of your votes didn't go through. So this is one you can vote on. So it's Diesel, Rob, Irish, and Blazing. This is for you. Holy War is what Rob has decided on your behalf. Oh, Blazing got in as well. Yeah, Grand Diesel rebelled, so the scheme gets paused. Yeah, they've already rebelled, so it's not going to matter. The vote is called. Cheers erupt in cramped halls with Grandy Blazing. Look, Your Highness, even the Grandees do not have faith in the Ninth. That's true. They do not. For the Ninth God you say, but you didn't have faith. Death to the Pretender, death to Monarch Martine. Final stage of the scheme, they must raise their own military to at least 9. I mean, you should have picked faith. You're already there. Well, you know. Do we do that? No, it's only going to bring it down by 1. So we are doing a common tax. We are not going to increase, despite the fact that maybe I should for you lot. Do I be a proper prick here? Tax the North. Oh, actually, yes, we do need their defiance to go up to stop this. So the North gets taxed. That's very true. Because your scheme is to keep your defiance down. So I need to up your defiance. North is just chilling. Yeah, right. And in fairness, whose scheme is it? It's your scheme. Counts are trying to reduce my treasury. And the North are already defiant. We can't get them much higher. Yeah, so we're going to just tax you all. Hey, Hopeful, welcome in. You are account of the East. There you are, right there. You get a tax, and you get a tax, and you get yeah, exactly. You all get a tax. It's prophecy. It's not created. See, you guys, he's evil. Well, here's the thing. You all have your schemes. I'm seeing how you're behaving. I'm seeing how much you want to overthrow me. And as such, I'm deciding it's time to take your money. Unfortunately, some of you are loyal and you will suffer as a result. But you will get it back in time. So you're all getting taxed. In the south are freighters anyway, so. Yeah, you get to see how you look when you hover over. It is out of order, Chelsea. So yeah, it's new in the update. You get to see everybody's profile when you go over. It's pretty nice. I like it. Rebel. You're not even in here. It's only these four that can rebel. You thought 2 people rebelled? Apparently not. Only 1. Just Rob. I don't feel like it. That's the spirit. Right, where are we at now? Devotion, border raids, and Tide trouble. Let's check with the north first. Oh, this one again. Greatness, ignore everything I said about the songstress. I was completely wrong. Oh my god. I heard her for a private performance to see what all the fuss was about, and by the old gods, I never heard anything so beautiful. I was so moved. Oh, Jesus Christ. Summer, you've just lost all your money. I was so moved I immediately gave her all my money and the keys to my lodge. Wait, what? I think you're under some kind of spell. Perhaps I am, but if so, it was worth it to hear her sing. You simply must invite her to the palace for a performance. I absolutely will fucking not. Deeply suspicious we need to do something. We absolutely do. That's on brand for you? Okay, send an assassin to get rid of her permanently. Ban her music. Order a spy to investigate this phenomenon. Or invite her to the palace for a private show. I think it's time to get rid. What do you think? Private show. Whoever follows the rebel leader first tends to be the messenger. Yeah. I think A is the best idea. Absolutely not. D is the best idea. I mean, in certain circumstances a private show might, but I could veto A, or I could golden D. But I don't trust you anymore, so she is not getting to the palace. You can vote B, C, or D. Vote away. Vetoing A is a bitch move. Yes, Enadil, you would say that. Go QQ some more in the corner, will you? Send in an assassin. Oh, banner music. Oh, why would you do that? Get a vote in for D. Tied at 4. I've never clicked something so quickly. Let's get the assassin. Assassinator? Absolutely not. I won't let you. The flailing chief summaries is to be removed from the council hall by the watch. Meanwhile, your spy master heads out to hire an assassin. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, your majesty. I am here representing the Viper's children. You have a bard that needs to be silenced. Don't just silence or murder, correct. Believe me, this songstress won't be a thorn in your side for much longer. She's going to fucking... Oh, I only thought of it after. She's gonna fucking enchant him as well. And he's gonna come back to try and get me. You just want to... You want to join the Viper's children? Yes. Right, let's see what's going on in the east. Border raids. Your Grace, those damn chiefs are up their old tricks. Chief Enerdale has been leading his warriors on raids into my lands. Sounds like Enerdale. Nobody was hurt, but they shook down my peasants for petty coin and stole cabbages straight from my field. Trade is down. And, oh, wealth can't go any lower. How dare you accuse me of something like that? Again. And it's my actual answer to. Your greatness have no idea what Count SOS dude is talking about. Maybe he's had too much wine, eh? I think you're full of shit. Order Enadil to compensate for the stolen goods. Send the spy master to investigate. Or tell him to bring proof. I mean, compensation sounds like the way to go. Chad Raider. In fact, it sounds like such a good idea. You will get money to vote for it. So even voting for this Enerdil against yourself, you will probably get more money than it would cost. So its golden choice is vote A. I like how Enerdil just went, no, I won't. I'm Chief, sorry you don't change from orange. Alright. The Chiefs are trying. They're trying hard. But they will fail. When in doubt, bribery is the way to go. Oh, they have it this way as well. Let's go. Free money in A. None of the Chiefs got money. And your defiance has gone up, not down. I would be honor bound to pay back what I stole if I stole anything in the first place. Well, Drakov's bones, shut up, the council has spoken. Now here's my bill. The fines is down. It cost you 300. Only cost you 300. You could have made 200 out of this. Be surprised if this was the end. Yeah, I know it's going to come back and bite me in the arse, but you know, I don't care. You've gone Coral to represent your loyalty to the monarch. I appreciate it, Red. I appreciate it. Woohoo, 500, exactly. What have we got left? Just tide trouble. Let's see what's going on. Your Highness have come to submit a complaint about the counts of the East lately. They've been neglecting their tides. I'm not a debt collector. Who do you think the common folk will blame if the church starts failing? Me? No, Your Highness. They'll blame you alone. True. Especially if I tell my priest to spread the word that you refuse to help a holy man in need. Wow, imagine all of that. No, thank you. Money, yeah, money's the choice to go with. Like, what are you talking? Go away. I'd love to say go away, but I'm not decreasing my stability and authority. So, fine, I'll help. The worst offender is Conte Hopeful Destroyer. They haven't paid their tithe in years. Hopeful, what are you thinking? Look at all that money as they're all sitting on. What an example to be made of them. Now, here we go. Order the counts to pay their tithes in full. You will see a decrease of 300. Not too bad. Toss Hopeful in the dungeon as an example to the rest. That will probably kill you. Do nothing to address the problem. This is terrible for me, yeah. This is really bad. The counts should be exempt. You see, it doesn't help that we have so many counts. This is fucking bad. Suppose it's understandable. In order to spread the following, you need the church weakened. We go down, we make it easier for us to rebel in the future. Yeah. Well, look, we'll see what happens. Off you go. I like how only one person, two people noticed it. Well, that was an easy one. Thank you all. This is why I said nothing, and I got the best choice possible for me. It basically makes it that the least voted for option is chosen. So you don't vote. So he's in the dungeon as an example to everyone else, which is the best option for me, I think. Just because I'm not paying my tithes. No, you can't do this. Absolutely I can. Hands behind your back, you faithless scum. I know, but hey, look, you're all trying to fuck me here. I gotta try and defend myself a little. Hopeful Destroyer has been imprisoned. Hopeful Destroyer the second has joined the council. Their faith is now steadfast, so faith has gone up in the east. Wealth is decreased. You might not have as much money.
Once again, this is out of order.
Look, I already know you're all gonna try and kill me, so you know, if I can thwart some plans in the meantime, that's what I'll do. And we call it an end of a season. Orange choice. Oh, Royal Gamble. 600 if treasury. Oh, no. We'll keep these. Otherwise, 200. Nah, they'll just fuck me. Caldevagus slag. That fate increase. I know, right? That was a big jump. Would you do that? Abso-fucking-lutely you would. And we have an assassin returning. Oh god, this is gonna be... I feel like I should leave that to last, because I did see... Be right back, grabbing dinner real quick. No worries, Chelsea, do you think? I know somebody said before it can affect the story side of things, so... Let's go with the story side of things first. Behold, your highness. Grandee Rob pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Grandee Diesel. The statue is impeccably detailed. Its expression is a frozen grimace. The sad side, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Absolutely, astutely observed, your holiness. This is what remains of my fellow Grandee. Welcome back, Esther. Making steak and potato for dinner? Nice. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the south. Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Well, I know she's broad. She's called the Stone Maiden. Jesus. I know she's a broad. Oh my god. Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Old women scared of children with tales of her, yes. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Grandee Diesel on their latest vineyard inspection. You had steak and chips too? Ah, nice. Thank you for the lurk talk. Please, your holiness, we must do something. Diesel's dead. Diesel the second has joined. Oh shit. Let's go back to this. Okay. Hire a wizard to take care of this. Send an army to smash the thing to rubble. Instant noodles, then s'mores. Hey, that works too. Tell everyone in the south to hide. Jesus Christ. And consult the fairy tales for a solution. Well, you would say that. You are a count, right? Yeah, you are a count. Exactly what I would expect. We are going to veto that option because it will help the counts to decrease. After that, go for it. See what you pick. See what we end up with. Must unfortunately bid you adieu per obligations. No worry, Red. Thank you for joining us and thank you for your information that you've been sharing the whole time. It is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So whose military is this based on? This is what I don't know. Oh, it's Grandees, I think, so they have the highest military. This should be, hopefully... Thank you, Red, thank you. Ton of damage to the military either way. There is no dickhead. Well, there is a dickhead, it's you, but I don't think that'll work either. No, it does not work. Oh, it did work. There you are. You are Grandee of the South. Welcome in, Hoop. It did. Well, basically, if you don't put he or she, or they, if you just put join and no pronoun, it just puts you in as they them. So that's what it did for it. So you don't get the dickhead pronoun because it doesn't exist. But that's what it put you in for. Sudden troops find a stone maiden waiting for them in a foggy swamp, her eyes blazing through a swirling mist. She beckons. A terrible battle ensues, with hundreds of soldiers turning into stone. At long last, endless hammer blows shatter the stone maiden into 1,000 tiny pieces. Succeeded, but your military is down. Excellent. One of us, one of us. Oh, what the fuck? Grandees see this victory as a sign in the Night God's favour, and who's to say they're wrong? Defiance is down by 3, which is nice. Faith is way up, and stability has gone up. This is working in my favour. Regardless of what it says pronoun is, who will always be a dickhead to all of us. Yeah, true, true. Red hot chilies, what do we got going on? 3, 2, 1 bite. 2 nobles dangling bright red chilies over their tongues, chew ferociously at the respective vegetables. Ag and grag. I can't take it anymore. Chief Dave spits out his chili, the council hall erupts into cheers. Hopeful Destroyer got more money, Dave lost money. Okay. Let me try. Someone please explain what's going on. The Grandi famous red hot Havana chilies. Where have you been all year, Your Majesty? Chili craze is spreading across the kingdom, Your Majesty. Nobles and commoners are competing to create the hottest chili in Celestat. So far, Grandi Hey Look Guys, it's Rob, holds the crown. You gained money, you did gain money. You won in the chili off. Each type of rebel you can single-handedly launch a rebellion, which wouldn't go well for you considering your military isn't high enough. So, you know, but go for it. Very well, carry on. Can do this somewhere. Let me try. Very well, carry on. Perhaps you'd like to sponsor my growing contest. Looking for the hottest chili in the land, the winner will receive a hefty cash prize. Or you could sponsor us counts with the Treasury's support, we'd be sure to win. Native Monarch should sponsor us. We have a better chance than everyone knows it. Or I should tell you all to go fuck yourselves. Nah. Jesus. So if I sponsor this, it'll take 1,000 out of the treasury, but it'll take 1,500 out of whoever loses. So that's not really good for you lot. One of the regions, which I then get to pick, so I'm obviously going to pick whoever I feel like it. Or I can bow out and let it see where it goes. I figure, if you want money, we will bow out. Golden choice, vote for C, get you 500 golds. Keep in mind, some of you are pretty low on cash. So it's in your best interest to do that. And it helps for your final fund. Yeah, they don't really affect any of you anyway, but you know. It'll increase farming and trade. That's good for me. That's good for the kingdom. Why not? The voting is closed. Surprisingly enough, everyone went with their pockets. The ground remains impartial, allowing for a fair contest. It turns out to be smashing success. In the end, it's Esther Cowplant of the Counts who produced the hottest pepper. A massive bulging red thing that could crush a finger if mishandled. Why am I not surprised that it picks Esther to talk about a massive bulging red thing? Bravo. What a diabolical spice. Truly malicious. Oof. Esther gets a nice big bump. Trade is up. And Rob gets a nice downgrade. Rob lost money. Esther gained money. Even without your involvement, new life is injected into ailing farms throughout your kingdom, so everybody's farming has gone up. I appreciate that. Peppers of the future, hot cuisine. Northern chiefs swear by their new chili and turnip soup, while Eastern counts are adding chili to their lamb's blood wine. Of course they are. Boo. Right, let's see what happened with this assassin. It's a night like any other. You're lying in your monarch-sized bed alone. Of course. Something wakes you up suddenly, a pressing lack of oxygen. Gasp for air, but none comes. A huge leathery brown python is wrapped around your throat. Launch we go. So, wrestle myself free from the snake, 50-50. Monarch-sized, yeah, so whether I'm a king or a queen, it's relevant. Call for your honor guard or reach under your pillow for your hidden dagger. See, I'm inclined to reach under my pillow for my dagger and go for it. The assassin got countered by... Yeah, the assassin, I think, got beguiled by the songstress. But I also have a feeling that I'm gonna go, you reach under your pillow, there is no dagger. You know, it's one of these kind of situations. Fuck it. Scramble on your pillow, fingers close around the hilts. Your vision is going black, you don't have much time left. Stab the snake. Tiny blade bounces off the rough scales. Thinking quickly, you plunge the dagger into the beast's eye and recoils hissing. Gasp for precious air. Meanwhile, the python rides into a new shape. A hooded, cloaked figure. You recognize the assassin you hired to kill the songstress. Motherfucker. Thought the Viper's children never betrayed their employers. I am no longer a child of the Viper. The songstress is my mistress now, my goddess. Called it. Reach under your pillow and it's another snake! Yeah. The assassin was charmed. God damn. Your friend raged supreme. Call for the honor guard. Upon hearing shouting, Eastern Knights burst into the bedchamber, cloaks swishing and swords drawn. Don't worry, Your Majesty, we'll make short work of this scum. Your honor guard and the assassin engage. Somehow, the lone killer downed several of them in an instant, of course. They received only superficial cuts, they've already convulsing, with foam dribbling from their lips. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, the Count's military is terrible. I'm gonna die right now, am I? Eventually, the assassin is cut down, but not before your Eastern Knights have been utterly decimated. The few survivors die within hours, almost foaming. Jesus Christ. Your Majesty, are you alright? No, absolutely not. Amazingly, yes, not a scratch on me. I just saw a snake turn into a man. I think I'm about to throw up. I like all of those answers. I just saw a snake turn into a man. Yes, I had heard rumour that children of the Viper could turn themselves into snakes. Until now, I thought it mere superstition. That was our assassin. Indeed, songsters turned their own assassin against us. We underestimated her. We really didn't, I call it. This is why you get Northern on our guard, not an Eastern one. Yeah, well, I'd never tried the Eastern, so, you know, I tried them anyway. Luckily, our magic must have been... I must have muddled the assassin's judgment, otherwise he'd simply have stabbed you stabbed me in my sleep rather than strangle you in a serpent shape. Ugh. I'm sure the Viper's children will give you your money back. This is a terrible breach of professional ethics. Meantime, I'll investigate the troublesome bard. Oh, we got money back at least. So, another season comes to an end. What do we have? Phase 3 for the north and the south. Still in Phase 2. Verge of Rebellion still. This was a crap season. Well, you know. Retaliation, a new honor guard, and my heir. Let's go with Retaliation first. Here we go, Your Grace, I'm here to complain about Chief Enadil raiding my lands again. This time he even left a calling card with his signature after pillaging one of my caravans. The audacity. Oh, wealth is down, Enadil's wealth is increased, farming is down, trade is down, farming is up, trade is up. You cheeky fuckers. Not because Eastern Knights, the assassin you aside or something deadlier. True, probably. Council forced me to repay for raids I never conducted in the first place, but the crime fit the punishment, now we're even. Jesus. Blood and Stars, that's not remotely how that works. I demand the council arrest this fool. Well, what are we doing in this case? Let's have a look. Arrest them for theft and assault. For second time, make them pay. Consider the matter settled, no more raiding. Or station troops along the northern-eastern border. Who likes money? Who wants to go with me? Who wants 500 gold? This will help at the end. Just saying. You're building a nice little tidy sum here. Who doesn't exactly? So, we are golden choicing. Station troops along the border. Yeah, fuck it, that's what we're doing. Even the patrician, gladiators, and the masked battle ones. Let's see what's his vote. Money! Yep. Wait with voting. Oh no. I can't right now. Why would you not go for the money? D is where the money's at. Four seconds remain. You motherfuckers. How could you do that to me? Enadil and your... Could have had money. Could have had money. Look at see all this money that you're losing. You can blame them. Just remember that. And Esther went with the North. Why did Esther go with the North? When you're rich, you can't beat. Okay. Esther, that's not necessarily a good thing for you, but okay. Voting is closed. Consider the matter settled. No more raiding. Blood and Stars, you call this settled, Your Highness. I'm humiliated and out of pocket. You find the council spoken, you're howling great ninny. Well, it has. Let's see what the story is with my heir. Questionnaire is finally complete. You stand before your council holding a small child in your arm. Should I die, ask my crown be passed to my cousin and adopted son, my cousin and adopted daughter, and my cousin and adopted child. Which one do you want? Son, daughter, or child? B. Love X's daughter. Child, 2 for 2. B. Daughter it is. The assembled noble breaks out in polite applause. By designating an heir, you cement the stability of the kingdom. Ah, there's Loveg there. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Martine II. How delightful, Your Grace. I'm sure little Martine II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A new honor guard is needed. That's your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy. You don't have time to mourn. You must replace them at once. Monarch needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, chiefs with their famous warrior. Yeah, okay, we already know this. Of course, since your previous honor guard were Eastern Knights, those whose armor couldn't save them from the hideous fate, the other knights in the East are all unaccountably busy, yes. What for mercenaries? The battle-bitten brethren. I think we may be paying the battle-bitten brethren because you're all after me. So mercenaries make more choice. Make a better choice, I think. Don't talk shit, Enadil. I've seen your plotting. I know what you're up to. Can't shift your choice. You can in a game, Esther. It's a game. How do you know which to vote for your team? The color here. So your scheme. So if you look over, if you scroll over the extension in game, it will tell you what your scheme is and what you have to do. Would it not reduce their defiance? Yes, it would reduce their defiance. Don't need an honor guard, you're a strong independent woman. Yeah. taxation, assassination attempts, and a lack of support. Picking an Northern Honor Guard would do much to alleviate our concerns. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. So let's hire the foreign mercenaries. The battle-bitten brethren arrived a few weeks later. Never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking, cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, grey-haired man who calmly claims, Jesus Christ, calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. That is the end of the season. So, here we have our auctions. I disagree with your decision, but that made me laugh. Well, there we go. That's the main thing, right? Okay, so, to reiterate, the Chiefs want their defiance down, the Grandees want their military up, and the Counts want the treasury down. So make sure you're all fighting against each other, right? So voting A will decrease stability, B will decrease authority, C will increase authority, D will decrease trade, E will increase military, and F will increase stability. So military is for the Grandees, that's what you are looking for. Nothing for defiance. Look, there's no point in me saying anything. I've been drinking today. You would think, McGill, wouldn't you? I probably should have been drinking today, but no, I haven't. My mind is drained today. Let's start the auction. Let's see what happens. Don't need any of these, might as well save the money. Well, that's the other thing. Stability down might be fun if you want more rebellion and it's lighter. Whose authority is it? Mine. It's the king's authority, yeah, exactly. Well, this is another way you could, like, cheaply get... Nice, Dave. You could cheaply get something in for your faction. Sorry, I had to stop to get him nice in there. Decreasing the stability of the kingdom is not a good thing to do. Why would you want to do that? And decreasing my authority as well. Now that is just an increase to the military for the Grandees. I could see that coming. So if you want to stop the Grandees reaching their final... Well, too late. Everybody's too busy fucking around. The Grandees jump in at the end and have increased their military. And stability gets dropped as well. Maybe you'll have a look at that. Continue to the rebellion report. No rebels. So they need it to be... what now? Up to 9 they need it to go. Okay. A military proposal, my ambition, and the songstress secret. Right, I guess we've gone to the songstress secret. Spymaster silently appears at your desk. She has returned from her mission to investigate the songstress. And you scan her for signs that she's lost her will. How did it go? What? I said, how did it go? Pulls out a pair of plugs out of her ears. Songstress is a witch, drawing her power from her from her lawyer, yeah. It's made from magical wood, some wizard who accidentally turned himself into a tree. And she sings while playing, people obey, but without that she's nothing. Okay, sorted. Have a deaf crossbowman sniper from a distance. Oh god, I love that one. Gotta start in dinner. No worries, Esther. Thank you for hanging. Much appreciated. From the wizard wood, exactly. Enjoy your dinner. Send northern soldiers with earplugs to arrest her. Her teeth to swap the magical lure for a mundane one. I mean, I'd be happy to do that. Have a deaf crossbowman, or allow the songstress to keep playing.
Suckers. I'ma go make steak, bitches. I fucking love you, Magoo.
Catch you later, Esther. We are not allowing her to keep playing. We are dealing with her one way or another. Voting begins. Thank you for the lurk. C is really funny. Yeah, I actually think it's hilarious. I don't care that it decreases my stability as well. I would have preferred B. Get rid of that. But, you know, because I don't want my stability going down. But of course, the North want to get their defiance down. Yeah, North would win with C. Exactly. That's my point. Thank you for the lurk, Rob. Cocksuckers, I know, right? Okay. The North are going to win, probably now. Let's see what happens. Voting is closed. A week later, songstress is performing in a market square. She opens her mouth to sing, but as she does, there's a sudden thud. A crossbow bolt is embedded in her sternum. As she folds up, the enraged audience start tearing each other apart in a frenzy. The riots rage for weeks. When they die down, it is as though a spell has been lifted. Common folk regret the songstress entirely, or forget her entirely, moving on to some new obsession. Thank you for freeing me of that witch's clutches. For a while there, my mind was not my own. Oh, for fuck's sake, your defiance is down to nothing now. Military proposal. A proposal that will bring new soldiers to the Southern Army. Let's hear it. Spoken to the Archbishop, and he's willing to ask the Church to emphasise the virtue of military service in official sermons. Free ticket to the Knight's Embrace, in fact. The South has always been pious land, and this will bring volunteers in droves. A free ticket into heaven, is such a thing possible? Seems theologically unsound. An intriguing idea. I'm glad you think so. Well now. The Archbishop can make all the promises he likes, or no, this is going too far, and I can't fucking veto. Well, I guess, Chiefs, you're close to winning. If you want to stop the Grandees getting there, then B is the answer. Otherwise, they increase their military and their faith, and bring down their defiance as well. At least pay us to block them. I could. But do you want to win or do you want to get paid? They'll need 3. True. Well, they won't because it's a double increase, so that can go up. That can go anything up to 4. But here, look, if greed will help, I'll golden choice. I think A is good. Easy B. I did walk right into that, yeah. Oh no, I knew what he was doing. But the thing is, I'm also very aware that Enerdil would quite happily go, let's everybody vote A now. So, you know, if I don't do that, it makes it easier. Or maybe I don't do it anyway. Let's see. Get ready for the reverse one. Oh, fuck it. Off you go. I hope this goes up 4 now. Look at you all voting A. I don't understand why the counts are trying to help. You know, it's weird because this could push their military up way more. Let's see what happens, so. Wonderful wise decision. Defiance is down. Military's gone up by 2 points. Faith can't go higher. But next month, priests across the south promise a free entrance to heaven to anyone willing to swing a sword. Peasants sign up in army in droves. In fact, so many peasants become soldiers, the fields lie fallow, and a poor harvest is expected. Well, shit. Oh. Hoop has decided to rebel. A rebellion has been started, so... To start your reign, you said you wanted the parent of a nation. You're well on your way to reaching your goal. Peasants are thriving, well fed. Oh yeah, my farming's up. Thank you fondly, well done, your majesty. Defiance is dropped everywhere. Shut down your noble scheming for good. We need to build that reputation. Advise us of some ideas. Common folk are sleeping giants that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you come beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for your revolution. Or declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. Nobles forget their schemes if you win. If you win. Stability in farming or farming and military? Fuck it. War. Already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Greetings, your grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Negotiating the Empire's surrender, I hope. And no. This Ashmedian Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? It's because we're divided by internal conflicts. Same. It may seem the Empire is ruled by an emperor. In reality, Ashmedian is ruled by its generals who battle endlessly for control of the capital. So why are you here? I'm here representing General whatever. His lands are safely distant from that border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. You Ashmedians, your infighting make me sick. I can't really say that now, can I? A bold plan. I will leave you to think of my words. If you take advantage of the Ashmedian Empire's internal divisions, you actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that will shut up the nobles for good. War can raise defiance sometimes. Yeah, I'm not worried about that so much. Winning still won't be easy. Priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can, and of course there can't be an open rebellion among the nobles, which there already is now. So, fuck. Oh well. Taxes. Time for taxes. I mean... Sorry, chiefs, but I need that defiance up, Liz. So I gotta tax you, fucked. But they changed... Yeah, they changed the screen. It looks much nicer, right? Grandies... And counts. I'm alright with it like that. Just launch him again. Defiance too low for rebellion. It is, exactly. But I want their defiance up. I don't want there to be one. Otherwise... Well... We'll see what happens. The Blood Oath is the last thing I have left. Oh, the only thing I have left here. Let's see. Your Majesty, most exciting news today. Northern Chiefs recognized turbulent state of the kingdom. Even so, they've decided to throw their weight fully behind you. For better or worse. What a coup. They invite you to sign an accord of friendship, for fuck's sake. This is me dead. The North of won. It's over. Yeah. Common takes a little money. Yeah. The commitment and unwavering loyalty, special ceremony, some kind of northern custom of all. Is this necessary? Let it filthy. Your Majesty, if I may disagree, Northerners take their traditions very seriously. Entertain them for a short while and we'll gain valuable ally. Taking the liberty of arranging the trip, Dixie was most helpful with the preparations. Of course, Dixie was. But it's cold up there indeed. Don't forget to pack your best coat. Could do with you catching frostbite. Leaving by the end of the week. I didn't see any reason for delay.
While. Do it.
I've already done that in it. How fucking dare you? The journey north is long and arduous. After your carriage gets stuck in the mud a third time, as many days, you wonder if maybe you should have diverted more funds to northern infrastructure. Well, such a pleasure to see you, your greatness. I hope the ride wasn't too difficult. How are you finding the north so far? It's rubbish, makes no sense. I'm so glad to be away from the palace. It doesn't matter. It's not warm. That's what the welcomes are for, eh? Got food and drink laid out for you. Some North's best meats. Do tuck in. Food is pretty good. The music's not bad either, though you're not sure what the bard is singing about half the time. God damn. Rubbish makes sense of it. Blocks the event, though. Maybe too less. Yeah. did say that, did I not? Oh, fuck, maybe I clicked the wrong one. Ah, well, what can you do? This food's delicious. Lovely song, I think. So, when do we, yeah. Greatest thanks, Your Highness. We do pride ourselves on a good feast at the north. Hey, look, there's a clip of me, mate. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. It is what it is. Do pride ourselves on a good feast there in the north. Just wait until after the ceremony. It's where the real fun begins. Oh, Jesus. Almost as soon as you polish off your meal, Dixie summons you out into the cold. Dixie, how could you do these things to me? I don't think I would have blocked the event, because I picked a few things. It's a foregone conclusion. They beat it. You find a masked chief circling a gigantic barren oak tree in the distance. A northern god speaker chants a deep, droning incantation in a language you don't understand. Where do I stand? Right over there, Your Majesty, just underneath the tree. Perfect. You stand beneath the tree, beside the chanting god speaker. You spot a dagger in her hand, but no sign of a goat or a cow or any other sacrificial creature. Now then, chiefs of the north, it's time to take your oath. You'll swear your fealty to the one true queen. From now until your dying breath, the chiefs respond with raucous shouts of approval. By the old gods, I do. Hold on a minute. I'm the monarch, not the queen. Then raise your axes with me, siblings. Let us bear witness to the start of a new age. Lord Render, chosen of Valthor, will now be bathed in the blood of the pretender. Fuck's sake. Oh, I think you forgot to go. Wait, what?
Dardle situation.
Thunder! Thank you very much for the resub, man. How are you? Thank you. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. It's your first play as well, yeah. Where am I on a guard? Quickly save me. Just then, Godspeaker grapples you from behind. As her knife kisses your throat, you try to shout out, only a gurgle comes. The battle-bitten brethren leap into action as soon as they realise what's happened, but it's too late to save your life. Fight, kill the false monarchs, lapdogs, chiefs, and we'll bathe in their blood as well, for glory. As fighting breaks out all around you, collapse to the ground. Just as you're on the edge of consciousness, Ursa, the chosen of Valthor, ambles up to you, kneeling over your body. The monarch is dead, long live the queen. God damn it. Well done. And with that, I am dead. As Ursa bathed in the monarch Martine's blood, a bolt of lightning struck the sacred oak, splitting it in two. As a sign from the old gods, the Lord Render has risen. Count's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Count Hakken ended his life chained upside down in a dungeon wall. Grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Sequina on a rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. Ursa the Lord Render marched south at the head of an army. Valthor was with her. The throne was seized by force, and the power of the old gods could never be denied again. 2 years, 9 months. No spouse, because we got divorced. And my successor is Queen Ursa. Let's see. The wealthiest noble was Esther. Poorest noble is Geordie the second. Hey Alice, how you getting on? And the state of the kingdom. Faith is high for the grandees, as is military. Yet still the chiefs won. Treasury's in a good state. Stability and authority were not too bad. But yeah, GG everyone. So next Tuesday we will continue the reign of Queen Ursa and see who's going to kill me that time. But that was that. GG everyone. Let me see. Who won the North? The Chiefs of the North won. They murdered my face. Yeah, GG everyone. That was a lot of fun. Let's see who is on playing King of the Castle, and we can send some love over to them. Because as much as I'd like to go again, I won't have time for that now. Not murder, we only sacrificed you. Yeah, sure. It's not murder, it was sacrifice. That's what I meant, right? Look, Will Be Live is still there. We've already raided him months before. Let's go say hello again. So let me do this and this. They are the messages if you would care to use them. we will go pass the love over to Will Be Live. Lovely gentleman. I've rated him before. High's rated him a few times. He's in the middle of a game. So if people still want more, you can jump in and finish off a game or join a new campaign and affect that way. But thank you all for hanging out. Very much appreciated. Next run of this will be next Tuesday. Every Tuesday is King of the Castle. I'll be back tomorrow with Dead by Daylight. We check out the new Rift and stuff. And then Friday will be probably Little Nightmares 2, I'm thinking. Most likely be that. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Let me see. Thank you, Magoo, for the gift sub. Thank you, Paladar, for the sub. Thank you, Rob, for the resub. Thank you, Thunder, for the resub. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. Thank you all for the lurks. And thank you for hanging out and playing. It's been a lot of fun. We'll go say hello to Will. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. If I don't see any of you again, have a fantastic rest of your week. Yeah. Have a good time. Let's go say hello. Catch you later.
Bloop bloop polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to clubbing no? I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to club remove these skills. Dude.